One of the first things that staff will probably want to do when they join the My Sunderland website is that they want to create their own profile page so that any staff or students visiting the service can quickly, easily identify who you are and what your interests are and what your kind of roles and responsibilities might be. And the tools for doing this are pretty simple. Once you can upload your own photograph and the like, the way to access most of the commands on this site are available through these drop downs. If you click on this image in the corner, it might be a blank square for new visitors to the site, but it's a picture because I've uploaded my own image here. But as you can see, the page is pretty easily navigated. Each little box, these are all like little modular components. Each box is well, it can empower staff to add or create their own kind of content, really. So if I wanted to add any information to my profile, I would just click edit profile. The page would then load, and we have quite a typical standard web blog format here. You have a text box in which you can enter basic text. You can format that text with the bold or the italicize or underline commands. Just highlight things like you would in a Word doc. Yeah, undo that because I don't really want to identify those things. You could add things like I also like Asian food. Yeah, a little bit of personal information, nothing too salacious or contentious. And then you get to control who gets to be able to read this. So this profile page, as you can see here, is only available to logged in users of the service. Therefore, anybody accessing My Sunderland who isn't a community member, who isn't a staff member or a student, can't actually see this. But I'm quite happy for my profile to be made public because I have a public presence at the university, and there are lots of sections that you can't edit down. For instance, I spend quite a bit of my time flitting between Sunderland, my hometown South Shields, and the city of Newcastle. And say for instance I didn't want to share that with the wider internet, the public internet, and only wanted to share that with members of the My Sunderland community, I would select that logged in users command. Skills, as you can see, I don't have any. Contact details, things like my telephone number is public knowledge anyway, so I might as well. It's on the university's website, so I'll make that public. So is my email address and my weblog. Okay, if you wanted to change your profile image or your icon, the command is there. Literally all you need to do is add a photo or an image you have on the desktop or in your My Pictures folder on your computer, and finish this section by clicking save, and hopefully that page will update. And tick tock, there we go. You'll see that you get a command saying, you get a dialog box saying your profile was successfully saved. That fades away, or you can click to get rid of these things, and you can find that there. Okay, another bit I added, I also like Asian food. Nice and simple. The other sections of this page you can see include a Twitter feed. We have a little web module that you can choose to store on this page that connects up to a Twitter account if you have one. And there's a link there directly to that. They're very simple to add. You enter your Twitter username if you already have one, how many tweets you want to post on the site, and click save. Simple as that. I have a tag cloud. These are the tags that I've attached to many of my posts on this service so far. My friends list pretty small, as you can see. There's not many people using My Sunderland currently. At the time of recording this, I think there are approximately well, 980 to 1,000 users, and that's across all of the university's different degree programs, both off campus and on campus. So currently I have 3 friends. You can click on an icon. You can remove friendships if you like. You can go and visit their profiles. You can see their friends and so on and so forth. And if you wanted to add or edit how many friends are visible, you know, there are options here. So these components here list web pages that I've made, community memberships that I've joined. We have a file widget here, which is really handy. It allows you to upload web files, or sorry, Word documents, or any kind of files that you want to share with the community. Now you can control how you share that information, like I said earlier on. Say this is a PDF document of a module guide from last year. I just uploaded that as an example. But I didn't really want everybody to have access to that. I just made sure that only logged in users could have access to that. Okay. One of the other features that we can click on is at the top of the page. You click this edit page icon, and you get this set of options here which allow you to modify or play around with the widgets that these kind of modules that you want to host on the page. And it's a real simple drag and drop process. There is an option for the wire posts. All of the wire messages or status updates you include, you could bury them onto the page, or you could embed them on the page. Sorry, I've opted not to bother with that really. It's, I think, you know, if I want to look at those wire things, I will. You can include photo albums, even classified postings, event calendars. Say for instance there's something occurring at a module level or a committee level that you may be part of, and you want to share that information or let other people know that you have very specific I don't know, event bookings or deadlines that when you're available or unavailable, and you could easily import that into the right hand side or the middle page or the left hand side of the page and click save. So I'll just scroll down to confirm that I've added this here now. Currently I haven't set this up, so it's blank. I don't really have any events lined up using the My Sunderland service yet, but you know, that might change over time.